Hey everybody, welcome back to Rusty Wrench Restorations. So real quick video today, I just want to show you how to get your plow set up for a plow day, or if you're just going to plow a garden or a food plot. I have never used this tractor or this Oliver 3-bottom plow that I have, so this will be the first time plowing with it here in a few weeks. I've got a plow day coming up, so again, when I get there, I'll have to make some fine-tuning adjustments and everything, but what I'm going to show you today should get you in the ballpark, probably about 90-95% of where you need to be. That way there you're not trying to make a pass and it's just completely messed up and you're kind of throwing everybody that's behind you off. At least this way here, you get it in the ground. It's going to do a pretty good job, get you through that run, and then you can pull over, make some adjustments, and keep going from there. So again, like I said, this will get you in the ballpark pretty much where you need to be. This should apply to most 3-point tractors and plows, whether it's a 1-bottom, 2-bottom, 3-bottom, whatever, but give you kind of an idea how to set this up. All right, so coming over here behind the tractor, I'm going to give you a view that will look kind of weird, right? So when you look at this from behind, and of course my yard's not perfectly level either, but I'll try to level the camera with the roll bar at the top, but you can see that the plow is tilted to the right. So normally you would think, hey, this thing's all whacked up, it's all messed up, this doesn't look right, but in fact this is set properly, and I'll show you how to get to that setting. So I'm gonna get loud here for a minute. We're gonna have to start this up so I can show you what we got going on. Apologize for the wind. It is a bit windy today. Alright, so now with the tractor started, you can see it lifted the plow up some more. You can see how high this thing actually goes. It's actually kind of crazy, but it looks even more out of tilt, right? So what we're gonna do is I've got some 3-foot 6x6s, and I'm gonna drop these down behind the right tire. I'll get these set up here and show you why we're doing this. I'm back. So what I've done is I've driven the tractor up on 2 6x6s. Now when you go to a plow day or when you plow in general, typically, you know, you don't have to dig to China. You don't have to go down 1.5 feet into the ground. You're just trying to get underneath that topsoil and flip the vegetation underneath. So by putting the left hand, I think I might have said right before, I was looking backwards. By putting the left hand tire up on 6-inch blocking, you can use cinder blocks, a rock if you want to, whatever. But this is gonna simulate the tractor sitting at an angle in the furrow, right? So if I wanna dig down approximately 6 to 8 inches, which is what I wanna do, by having the left hand rear tire up on that incline, it'll simulate you driving down the furrow. And the front doesn't matter, it's on a swivel suspension anyway. Alright, so we'll come back here, and I'm gonna lower this plow down. And you can kind of see what we got going on here. So now, I don't know if you're gonna see this in the video, but when I lower it, I'm right there. The front one is just starting to touch the ground. This back one is still up, I don't know, I'm not gonna put my hand under there, about 2 finger heights, about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. All right, so now when I come from behind and I look at it, sorry for the shadows, you can see the tractor is at that right incline, as if it's, the right tire would be inside the furrow and the left tire would be on the land side. And you can see my plow's fairly straight, pretty much where it should be. So by putting it up on the block, it just simulates the tractor, the right hand wheel being in the furrow, and you can get it set pretty good. Now I like to have this front one touched before the back ones, and that's simply because it's still going to go down subterranean, right? It's still going to go down about 4 or 6 inches, and by the time that does that, this back blade or the back plow will go down even further, right? Because it's on a fulcrum here, a lever. So all 3 of them, once it's down another 4 to 6 inches, will be in fact level. So just remember, it's pivoting on the 3-point like this. So as it's coming down and that first one hits, that back one over here is still in the air a little bit. But when I continue to lower it down, it's going to get level. Alright, well that's pretty much it. That's how I set up my plows. It hasn't failed me yet. It gets me pretty much where I need to be. I think I learned that looking through my John Deere MT owner's manual, and it had me putting the left-hand tire up on like a 4x4. Granted, it's a smaller tractor, it doesn't plow as deep, and it's only a single bottom plow. So, you know, you might have to mess around with the height a little bit, but again, it'll get you pretty close to where you need to be. And then once you start plowing, you can adjust your top link, and that'll determine the angle from front to back. Or you can adjust your right hand lift arm with the crank on there to help you get it set left and right. I'm not sure the terminology. Is it draft? Anyway, I'm sure someone will comment below. I'm not a professional plow guy, I just like to go have fun. But anyway, so if you do that, that should get you pretty close to where you need to be and get you off to a right start having a fun plow day.